And
Of
I
course.
it was purely to treat him, but okay.
Well,
Me next.
it,
I also got hurt.
Do you really need healing?
No, I lied. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Well, should you find yourself in need, you are free to find me. Uh, I
I
do
absolutely am gonna do that.
ask for your discretion. I'm not sure how Erin found out exactly. Um, but well, like I said, I operate a bit discreetly concerning that I am unlicensed, and it would not be good if this was to get out that I do this, especially not to the Silver Shroud.
mm, I mean, of course, of course. Um, but before you go, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Um, your your mask, that kind of shows that or you practice at the sanctuary, right? Or at least you've come from there.
Yes, I am a mortician for the sanctuary. We. Oh, are you not familiar with it?
Not in particular. I mean, I've known some people who are, uh, I guess they do some work there or work with the sanctuary.
Mm, yes. Well, the sanctuary offers many things. Many people go to the church there. That is how I've met Erin in the past. Um, there are some sanctuaries that act more as a retreat of sorts or a hospice. We do have in the city, the sanctuary has a side building that's like a funeral home for those who have passed, and we also have a cemetery.
Hmm,
So yes, I work for the sanctuary in the funeral home.
I see. Um, do you happen to know one of well, the person that I know from there is Kaniko Kayamani. Do you know them?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Okay. 10.
Okay. It's a little hard to read him because he's kind of has a pretty blank face most of the time. And plus half of his face is obscured. But for a moment, you think you do see a little like distasteful kind of expression, like a flash, before it kind of goes away. Yes, I know her.
I have no 2 cents in this, but can I do a perception check?
Oh, insight? Yeah.
Yeah, just to see if I read that expression like, oh, that person hates that broad. Well, it doesn't matter. I got a 4. That's my insight. Actually, it's an 8. Yeah, it's bad.
You look at him and all you see is his beautiful long lashes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, I know her. She is one of the top members of the Silver Shroud.
I see. Um, well, I mean, it's
Is there a reason you ask?
well, personally, at least, I've had some uh, troubles, I suppose, um, that would possibly need a visit to the sanctuary at some point. And to be honest, I don't know how much I can back the sanctuary itself,
How much you can back it? Sorry.
or how much, I guess, um, how much trust I have in their
Mm-mm.
practices is what I'll say.
Mm-mm. Well,
I
I can assure
uh,
you if you need my services, Kanika and, well, most of the other members of the Silver Shroud do not often visit the mortuary or the funeral home. In
okay.
regards to, I guess, trusting them, and you kind of notice that little twitch again of like distaste.
Hmm.
I, hmm, I do not mean to speak out of turn, and I hope I can trust you in this. Though, if you have Erin's trust, I presume I can. The
I mean,
sanctuary has good intention behind it. The Silver Shroud, though, I doubt their intentions mostly. So you would do good to keep that skepticism towards them.
well, understood. Understood. Well, in that case, I'll keep your name in mind.
He nods. Um, and then he pulls out a bottle. Or wait, actually, how much he needs to heal you? I forgot to do that. How much hit points is your max?
Uh, it is 24.
24. Okay. Let me pull up his stat block again. Okay, I'm gonna roll 3d8. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do math in my head. I'm like, wait a minute. Math, math.
You're cool.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We're not doing the like the benefits of a long rest with each night,
Mm-mm.
right? Of
You
course.
regain 29 hit points, and I will use one of his special abilities. Any like extra you have as temporary hit points.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. He
Cal.
has yeah, I found a homebrewed D&D class called Physician, and I basically based his stat block off of that. Um he can do good healing basically. And he has a plus
Cal.
13 to his medicine. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Oh, where did he go? And yeah, so he heals you. Um, and then yeah, you feel like it seems pretty simple what he's done, like with the things that he mixed. And I guess as he did so, you can see that he does some sort of like alchemy stuff. I don't know alchemy, so I can't describe what it is that he uses, but it seems to be very effective. And with him also kind of binding you up, you feel pretty brand new. But yes, he pulls out of his pocket a little vial, and hands it to you. Uh, in case you or your friend here need healing and cannot get to me right away, these might be able to help at least a little bit. I do advise not to consume more than 4 of them within 24 hours, though. And I will
Oh,
put this in handouts.
Cal, you're too kind. I mean, I feel like a new bard right now.
That's me laughing,
But
not Cow. Cow doesn't laugh. I'm joking. um,
mm,
yeah, you got aspirin. Congratulations.
Oh
This is
hell
what
no.
I rolled the D20 for. Y'all were being so mean to me about it.
Damn. Okay. I got you.
But yeah, y'all get
Awesome.
a tube with 16 capsules. As a bonus action, you can consume up to four. They restore 1d4 health each. If you consume more than four, though, or you consume them within a few hours of drinking alcohol, you gotta make a constitution save or you're fucking up your liver. But yes, he like as he hands it to you, he kind of pauses for a moment and like emphasizingly like looking at you, saying like no more than four per 24 hours.
Un- Understood. And dare I ask what happens if you do take more than four?
Your liver may fail.
Awesome. Yeah. I definitely won't then. Um I'll get the aspirin.
Yeah, y'all have aspirin now. Yeah, you're free to share that with everyone. Well, if there's nothing else that you need, the payment has already been handled by Erin. So
Oh, of course.
I
Of
will
course.
take my leave.
Mm. Thank you again, Doc. Cal.
Not
Sorry.
a doctor.
Uh,
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Um, Mortician, sir. Be safe on your travels, okay? I lead him to the door.
You as well. And yeah, he leaves. Um, you could give me in. I'm like, I probably should have done this earlier. Give me a history check as he leaves. And if you need to ask something about this, I will say that you asked about this earlier too, because I'm like, I forgot to have you do this.
Okay. Let's see. It's a 12.
Okay, as he leaves, you vaguely think back to the party, and you think you remember seeing him there, kind of keeping to the side, like alone.
Okay.
Yeah, I will leave that there. um, yeah, you and Thistle, your buddy's all healed and looking good. Oh no, is Ivy gone? Oh yeah, they are on BRB.
I what you call? Uh, I make sure that I'm all like I just like feel how the bandages are, fitting on my body.
Mm-hmm.
Do a couple shadow box punches, and then I put on my shirt again.
Yeah, they're feeling good. They're like don't look like they're really gonna slip anytime soon. Holding everything together. The the ointment that he put on feels very cooling. Basically, it's like icy hot.
Oh, damn. Wow. Cal's a good doctor. He
He
should be a
is.
doctor.
He really okay. I'm like,
No,
no, y'all will
I
find this
bet
out
he's
later, like about his backstory. I didn't need to make a backstory for him here.
I bet
What
he's an
cool.
amazing mortician though.
He is. He really
Amazing.
is. His okay. I'll tell y'all. He was studying to be a doctor, but he doesn't. He. It was a lot of social interaction for him, so he decided to be a mortician instead.
That's adorable. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I love him. That's my baby boy.
Damn.
Thistle, you
And
back? No. Okay. As soon as I said the name, I knew that Ren was gonna call me out on it.
I,
Firebolt.
Hey, you can't firebolt me. Only I can do that.
Too damn bad.
No. Okay, I'll give like a you like 2 more minutes or something for it to see if Ivy comes back. Cause I'm like, y'all have some stuff y'all might want to talk about before
Oh, yeah. Firebolt comes through the window from somewhere.
from somewhere. I'm glad that y'all liked Cal.
I mean, he's as hot as all the other characters, if
of,
not a little hotter.
of course. I did feel a little bad. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I found the art on Pinterest. However, he was a deathly pale white man, and I was like,
Oh,
this looks a lot like how I envision him in here. However, he's white, so I did edit the picture a little bit. I feel really
oh,
bad.
okay.
But it's okay. I gave the artist a follow. I promise.
Don't feel bad. Dang.
I was like,
As
it's just gonna be for my eyes and my friends. This isn't bad, right? I feel really bad about it, but yeah, I could
there's
do the full picture of what I.
sure. Yeah. The
I'm
yeah,
sure
that's
Ivy will definitely appreciate it when she comes back.
definitely. There's much worse things people do with other people's art. So
True. I didn't go to AI art, so that's a win.
that's a plus. Hell yeah. Well, speaking of Jake Hall, I had a weird thing um, go in my campaign earlier this week. Uh, Speaking of rizzing up things, my character was trying to fix not my character, but one of the players was trying to like fix a Steam engine, and they're a bard, so they couldn't really like do anything mechanically. But they decided to try to speak seductively to the engine itself to try to persuade it to be fixed. So uh, it ended up them rizzing up a Steam method, and now they have to go on a date with them
Oh
eventually.
my god, that's amazing. Welcome back. I shared some more art of Cal for you to see. But yeah, Cal leaves, and you two are left alone. I will say you can gather by the interaction with him and what he was doing. None of it seemed magical. So he's just a really good not doctor.
I love that good not doctor phrase.
It was what a what a yeah. I mean, what a man. You know, that not doctor was very good at what he does.
Yeah, that not doctor could do a lot of not doctor things to me.
My
So,
god. I gotta
I
someone
mean,
quote that please. Oh my god, this will.
you know, sometimes I just can't predict what you'll do or say, and it's great.
You know what? Me neither.
Yeah.
So, are you ever gonna put your shirt back on, or is this just your look
Oh,
now?
geez. I mean, it could be the look, but no, yeah, I'll
I
put it
think
back
it
on.
is your look. You don't have to put a shirt on. I'm
Well,
obviously down
there's
to stare. Just stares at you.
oh, when you
Stares
do
at your
that,
chest.
there's wow. I feel a little too naked now. I'll get my shirt and my coat on.
Now you understand why Cal
Boo.
covered himself more.
I'm
This
sorry if I'm undressing you with my eyes. I don't mean to.
you do.
You know,
I
Vin has
mean,
that like yelling with his eye problem. I have an undressing with my eye problem.
oh my god, so many quotes in this one.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
This'll. Um, you learned some things from Silvar yesterday. Um, or I guess earlier in the day.
in the
times.
day.
Yeah. Um,
Had a long
you of
day.
course don't have to say anything, but I'm like, do you?
Should I? I guess I could mention. Wait, what did I even? What did I fucking learn yesterday? I'm like,
Well,
it's been a week for me. Like,
there was the whole. Oh, I'm like, oh god, let me look at the notes.
we're so we'll die, right? There's a force
There's some kind of
that's
force
right.
that's doing stuff that it's fucked up. You can guess, and he warned you to finish this job and stay away from Aaron.
Yes.
Be-
Oh my gosh. Because there's shit going on with her. There's
hmm
so much. There's forces. There's a plan for her. Probably should tell the guy who's like involved with her. I guess I should. All right. Okay. All right, Cole. Since you're no longer digging the vibe that I'm throwing, throws an ugly look to his clothes. I guess I should tell you about your other lover. Just makes it seem like I'm a lover.
Jeez. I mean, sure. Other. Oh, you're talking of Aaron. Of okay.
Yes, yes. Yeah, not me this time, but Aaron. I guess y'all aren't lovers. Do we? What do we call them? What are y'all to
I,
each other?
honestly, we're just talking. I guess Uh, not
I'm gonna lock
you
you
know.
down, buddy.
I I kind of go slow with those kind of things, but you know,
Look
maybe
at you.
who knows?
Well, first of all, we really, 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 really got to get this job done and quick because my dad. I mean, excuse me, someone I love very dearly uh, is 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 at risk by me being involved because I am who I am. So we gotta do this quick, like really quick. And also,
Wait,
you
okay.
might have to lock me down instead of your girl because, oof.
Well, hold on. You're throwing so many things at me. The first thing, your somebody you love is like in danger because we're helping. Um,
Well, because I'm involved, and I really shouldn't be involved. You know, like me getting involved with stuff, just asking for trouble.
I I don't know if I should ask more questions. Should I be concerned? Like, I
I don't say anything. I just keep making sounds.
Amazing.
I am very concerned actually. So you know, if this person is, I mean, uh, if there's any way we can help them too,
Oh my
believe me,
god, I would
we'll
love
do it.
that. And you know what? That would probably also help you in the long run because whatever's hurting my loved one is definitely hurting your loved one. I mean, what?
What? Wait, no, wait. You need to say more details.
I don't
It's
know.
so
I don't
concerning.
know more details. I only know that there's something out there that is hurting our people, and I hate it. It's not fair. I love these people. I mean, well,
I,
Erin's cool. Like,
What?
she's very cool, and I don't want her anything to happen to her. This'll.
okay, new plan.
Okay.
We finish this job fucking quick. Like, fucking. Like, if I have to
Okay.
turn into something and kill something, and that's how we do it, then that's how we do it. You know what I mean? And
That's
you gotta be down.
sure. That's a big jump, but
Swear on your
sure.
life. Swear on your life.
Can't. No. I,
Dang it. Dang it. Dang it.
okay.
Cole, you gotta get it together. You gotta swear on something. Swear on
I,
someone's life. Swear on Cassian's.
fine. Cassian's life. Okay. What? What do you want to? What do you want to make a deal about?
Okay.
We get this done, and then
We get this
I
done. If I have to kill to get it done, we do it. We gotta. That's how we do it. And also, you don't ask questions that get us in trouble. And
okay.
once we finish that job, we gotta figure out what's hurting our loved ones. But like I said, I may have to kill and turn into something to kill something. You know what I mean? Wait, did Cassian
I,
not hear about their life being sworn on?
No,
I
they
don't think so.
completely missed that. That was so funny.
Oh my god.
To give a quick summary, what happened
I said BRB.
is
What do you
Thistle's
mean?
like swear on your life, and Cole was like no, and then Thistle's like okay fine, then swear on Cassian's life, and Cole's like okay.
What the fuck? Wow. Wow. Okay.
Amazing.
I see how it is. Okay.
No! I love Cassian. I don't want anybody to die. Okay?
It's because we love you so much that your life had to be the one sworn on.
We're not gonna
Roll
let
a deception
anybody die.
check.
No.
But yes, the conversation continues of this very worrying, vague things that Thistle's telling you.
this this'll okay. Whether we swear on lives or not, we're gonna make sure that this gets done so that we can kind of take care of our people. I
Yes.
guess
And to be clear, you've already sworn on a life. I haven't, just you.
I you kind of put me up to it, and I don't really I'm not 100% on that, but you know,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't nobody forcing nobody to do nothing around here. No, I'm just kidding.
put away that knife. Thistle. What the hell?
The boiling pot of water.
Right.
I-
Sure,
Okay.
go
No more. Okay. Okay. I don't know what it's gonna take. If you need to turn back into a horse and do whatever, it might come to that. But you know, at the very least, you know, we'll get back together with Cassian and Selenia, and we'll try to get to the bottom of this, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Honestly, horse thing, I'm not sure. I feel like people are starting to build their own mythology around my horse stuff. Might even be expecting an evil ghost horse at this point, and I might have to wow someone with something else. I'm just not sure what.
I'm
It's
just
too
like,
unicorn.
when did you hear about the ghost horse?
I didn't. I didn't. No ghost horse. Not ghost horse. I mean, I just like I don't want horses to. Here, I didn't say the ghost horse. Let's just say the mythology part.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
there's a
yes.
whole mythology, and also like I brought the food to my horse friends, and they don't like the bad rep they're getting. They said people have been giving them really sketchy stares, like they're gonna kill them, and like I personally
Really?
don't think that's a bad thing, but they're having a hard time with it.
I mean, if anything, we can, I don't know, kind of maybe raise some funds for the horses. Maybe I don't know, but do something for them. We'll try. You know.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably stop like using them to travel and like hold all their heavy belongings. I mean, that's what they've told me personally that bothers them, but like I don't
Hmm.
know.
Right around now.
It's like I should do that.
And I'll say Selenia and Cole and Euthalia, y'all have already made your way to the city and have been at the wig shop. Trying to find the perfect wig for Euthalia, who's still wearing the fake mustache but is hiding her face, very embarrassed. Um, y'all hear Aaron's voice. Everyone except for Cassian and Euthalia hears Aaron's voice in their heads. Um, Good morning, everyone. I have secured a safe place for us to meet. If you can please visit this address at noon. And then she provides the address.
I don't know if I like that. She's just popping in.
Well, you all can talk on it if you ever want to talk to each other.
Oh yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not just her talking to y'all.
Hi girl, what's up?
Did Calvin stop by?
Oh yes, the doctor. I mean, Cal. Yes, he absolutely did drop by. Yes.
Oh, good.
Tell him to come back again. Anytime. Less clothes.
There's just a pause, a long pause. Well, hopefully he won't have to, but if we ever need any healing for more major things, I'm sure he could help.
I could bring some bodies for him to see, you know what I mean? Not just kidding.
Oh my god.
Thistle.
She does not
Thistle.
respond. And yeah, we all start to, it's already, I would say like around like 11:30ish. So y'all start making y'all's way to the address. And with that, we're gonna go back in time a little bit. to the early hours, like around 6 a.m. of this same day. Let me get my music shit because I totally forgot to like change my music constantly. Okay. Yes. On the complete other side of town, while all that shit with Cole and Thistle and Malachi and Aaron and all that mess was going on, um, as the sun began to rise, people started, heading to work, and it was specifically started to get busy in the warehouse district, by the docks. And as the workers begin to, like load things and do other work, I'm gonna be real, I don't know what dock workers do. Um, there is a group of men, sitting on some crates, taking a break, and one of them's like, "I'm telling you, it was the ghost horse. Like everyone's been talking about it for the past few years, and then all of a sudden, a horse comes and kills poor Manny." Some of the men laugh, and one kind of slaps him on the back of his head. It's like, there's no ghost horse. I'm sure it's just a regular horse. Besides, isn't the ghost horse supposed to be like all silvery white? I'm pretty sure it was just a normal brown horse that killed Manny. And the guy's like, no, it really was. And there was like a headless horseman on it. And then they all start laughing at him and calling him a drunk. And one of the men calls out to a figure nearby, a tiefling woman, currently loading some stuff. Oi, Somnus, you were there last night, weren't you? At the People's Assembly meeting?
Yes, I was.
Right, you saw the whole thing go down, didn't you?
I did.
Right. Was it
And
was it a ghost horse?
I can most assure you that it was not a ghost horse. Ghosts don't exist.
The men start laughing and like, see, what did I tell you? Like to the guy who's like, well, okay, maybe that wasn't a ghost horse, but there's definitely one. I swear I've seen it one night. And yeah, they continue to kind of joke as Somnus, I guess you turn back to your work. You should describe for everyone who we see, and maybe share a picture in player characters if you have one.
Let's see. Um, so Somnus is a very tall tiefling woman, um, with the little swirly white horns there, and scar across the nose, and very piercing red eyes. Um, yeah, and that she's very built, like she could suplex anyone to the ground.
Absolutely. Yeah, you could Somnus continues working, and it's a few other workers that greet you as they start to head into work as well. However, you are just about to turn a corner, when you nearly bump into someone. Ah, just the
Oh,
person I was looking for. Hi, Somnus, how are you doing? And
oh, sorry about that.
yeah, you look and see Lucinia. Um, you know Lucinia as a fellow bard and friend of your brother's.
Has my brother tasked you with harassing me at my work?
Not this time. No, I'm here because, well, I have a job for you. And not a People's Assembly one either this time.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Yes. I have an acquaintance that's in need of some retainers to recover some stolen funds. Just has a few people under her belts now, but none as muscly as you. And she kind of like pokes your chest or
Hmm.
shoulders.
Well, if you need muscle, there's no one better to go to than me.
Right. And, well, you'll see who it is. um, you could just go to this address. Let's see. I think everyone else is meeting there around noon later, but you should head a little bit earlier. I'm sure you have a lot to catch up on.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And in this moment when she says that, um, she gives you an address. You don't recognize it in particular. And you start to think like, wait, who is she talking about with catching up on? But when you look up, she's gone.
That's quite mysterious.
Yep. Very mysterious
Yeah.
indeed. And as you've learned, very typical behavior for Lucinia.
Always getting me with the disappearing act.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if it was magic or something, right? But that's not real. Uh,
Yes. She's just quite fast.
but yeah, you continue to work, and a few hours pass, and typically you don't get off work until the end of the day. You work pretty much a very long shift. But you're for once you're actually needing to leave early. So, yeah, you probably would need to talk to your boss.
Yeah, so I make my way to the head office where the boss is
Mhm.
lounging about.
Yeah, you see your boss lounging, smoking a cigar as they kind of lazily look through some paperwork. Ah, Somnus, what can I do for you?
Yes, I must request that I get the rest of the day off. Something urgent has come to my attention.
Really? Not in any sort of trouble, are you?
Oh, definitely not me. No, if anything, it might be my brother involved. But
Ah, that sounds typical for him.
yes, you know
Yes.
how he can be.
Yes, yes. Speaking of your brother, I heard about the People's Assembly meeting the other day. Some fancy new bard performing there. Looks like your brother might have some competition.
I am sure he's probably living it up. He loves the competition.
Oh,
Probably
yes.
looking to maybe flirt around.
Well, from what I've heard, the performer was quite handsome as well, so that I have no
Hmm.
doubts. Well, yes, you're free to go. Will you have to take off the rest of the day, or are you coming back at some point?
It would probably be best if I take off the rest of the day.
All right, no worries. You typically do, hell, three times the amount of work that everyone else does within your first few hours here. So, yep, sounds good. See you later. Take care.
Yes, you as well. Huh? And to make sure to lay off those cigars, you'll put yourself in an early grave if you keep it up.
Hey, you only live once. And he
True
kind
enough.
of tips his cigar. I can't believe I said yellow in this game. But anyway, yeah, you head off towards the address. And so, yeah, by now it is around 10 a.m. And you make your way to the location and you find it's a nice townhome. It's fuck? I was like, where did I put it? Let me look at my map real quick. Yes, yes. It is a townhome within. I'll say Carowinds Rest. Yes, yes. Um, yeah, the Carowinds Rest is typically a more like that's where a lot like the churches are and such like that. But there's of course like with any area here, there's several areas with townhomes, and the ones here are much more simpler and kind of all look the same. But yeah, you come to one, and you, I guess, upon going to the door, find that it's not locked.
Well, I guess I shall step inside, scope out the area.
Yeah, you step in, and you do hear a small bell, and a voice from one of the upper floors you hear says, "I'll be down there in a minute." And you find yourself vaguely recognizing voice. Do you wait for them to come down or do you go to meet the person?
I think since I recognize the voice, I'll go um check out who it is.
Yeah, you head upstairs and you make your way. There's several rooms, but you find like a large common area that looks like it's set up like a meeting room. There's a large table, and you see a figure. They're back facing you, looking, sorry, setting things up on the table. And as their back faces you, you recognize this figure. You recognize this voice. And in this moment, you feel yourself flash back to a time before you were just a simple dock worker, around 7 or 8 years ago. And let me go to the next music. Yeah, 7 or 8 years ago, and you were a knight. One of the youngest knights, actually. This was before your parents' deaths. And, well, it was pretty much right after Erin had graduated from the Royal Academy and returned. You and Erin had been close when y'all were younger. Well, as close as you can get, considering that you were the child of a vassal house, and she was the child of the house that y'all serve. It'd been some time since you spoken to her. Um, Pretty much your last conversation, she gifted you a handkerchief because she was about to leave to the Royal Academy into the dorms, and you had just become a knight. And she gave it to you, telling you that a knight needs a handkerchief from a lady. Every knight does. It's like a custom. And she gifted you your first one. Of course, you didn't see each other often while she was at the Royal Academy, and so naturally y'all grew more and more distant. But upon her return, you found that she definitely was different than you remembered. But perhaps it's just because, she's older now, she's a lady, and you are, after all, a knight. And yeah, you found yourself focusing on your duties. And it was winter time whenever you found yourself patrolling through the manor, um, keeping watch. And as you walk, you feel a cold draft coming from somewhere, and you find yourself following it to the door leading to the rooftop. and slightly open.
Oh, That's quite strange. Think I should go investigate.
Yeah, you go and you open the door, and you feel the freezing winter air, especially because it's nighttime. It's even colder than it is during the day. And you look and you see Erin standing on the edge of the roof, in the nightgown, barefoot. Her hair is loose, kind of whipping gently in the wind as she seems to just be staring out. How did you react in this moment when you found her?
Once I had perceived that she was standing there, took a moment, just thinking to myself, what is she doing out here? And then I take a step forward and call out her name. Erin, what brings you out here on this cold night?
For a moment, she doesn't respond, and you think that maybe she didn't hear you. But then she slowly turns to look back and look at you. Somnus, I didn't know you were on watch today.
Yeah, my lady. Everything okay?
It's fine. I just was thinking. She doesn't move from the ledge. She's standing right on it.
I take a few steps forward, and as I do so, I say, I'm here for you, to protect you. If there is anything you request, I'm here.
She kind of lets out a soft laugh at that. Sure, I have one request. If you could answer a question.
That I can do.
You have an oath of devotion to us, do you not?
Yes, my lady, you are correct.
What exactly does that entail?
Means that I will serve you, your family, in however you need. And that goes for you specifically as well.
She's quiet for a few moments as she looks down. So then, if you had to protect me from my own parents, would you? Or does your devotion lie only with those who are in charge?
I take a moment and pause, pondering the question.
Yeah.
Looking down. Then I proceed to look up at her, right into her eyes. My devotion is to protect you. I still remember the time that we were friends. Before duty had been the utmost priority in our lives. I have an oath to protect you above anything.
She smiles softly. Like, yes, those were much simpler times, weren't they?
That they were, my lady.
You're both there for a few more moments before you hear the door creak open again, and you turn around to see your parents. Your
Mother,
mother's
father,
Yes, your mother is at the forefront, and upon seeing you at first, she just looks confused, and then she sees Erin, and you see her eyes go wide as she runs forward. My lady, please step away from the edge. You're going to fall. Your father also joins her side. And steps back. Don't worry. Somnus here would have protected me. I just needed some fresh air. Your father clears his throat and says, "Please, Lady Erin, allow me to walk you back to your room before you get your cold." And she nods. And before or as she passes by you, she stops for a moment. And she looks at you. And she looks like she wants to say something, but then she stops herself, smiles gently, says, "Good night, Somnus." And she leaves.
Good night, my lady.
Yeah. She leaves with your father, and your mother stays behind with you, looking at you. What was she doing there? What did you talk about?
I was just merely reassuring the lady that I am here for her protection.
Did she look troubled?
Aye, it appears that there's a lot on her mind.
Your mother sighs, and you're free to make an insight check. I'll say with advantage, because it's your mom. You know her.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I rolled a 9.
Okay. Do you have, let me see, your character sheet? For insight, you add 2, so 11. And was that with advantage? Did you roll twice?
Oh, I only rolled once.
Okay. Oh yeah, as explanation, sorry. Not a 9 again, that's crazy. So rolling with advantage means that you'll roll the d20 twice and take the higher result.
Okay.
And disadvantage means you roll twice and take the lower. But yeah, so you got, what was it, an 11? Yeah. You look at your mother, and you know, especially since Erin has been back, your parents have been the one in charge of her care. And having, you know, been pretty much in charge of her care since she was younger. They're fairly close, you know. They care about her, and your mother especially, you see, she looks deeply concerned in this moment. Yes. Right. The lady, she has much on her plate. She must
Is
simply
there
just be
anything?
tired. Sorry?
Is there anything I can do to help with these responsibilities?
Oh, please. You have plenty of your own. No. We can't let you have the easy way out, even if you're a child and such. No, she'll be fine. We'll keep an eye on her. Just don't speak of this to anyone.
And why must I be silent on this matter?
These nobles, they're secretive and, well, don't worry. I will be informing her father of this incident, but you know, we just have to keep things close sometimes. For her sake, if anything, it would not be good if this were to get out to the public about any of her incidents.
I look to the ground, and then I respond. I understand, Mother.
Good. Now, why don't you finish up your patrol and head home? A letter from your brother arrived for you earlier.
I then look up. Ah, yes, I love reading his letters. They always manage to cheer me up.
Well, they are amusing, although I would be so much more amused and happier if, well, I guess if he had followed in our footsteps like you did. But I guess he is making a name for himself, though a bit too much of a name.
He had his own natural talents to apply somewhere else.
Right, well, I'm glad at least one of our children followed in our talents. And she pats your head. And you know that she doesn't mean that as a dig to your brother. But your parents have a lot of pride in y'all's family and your names, for y'all have served the Yelthanas for many generations. Good night.
Good night, Mother.
And yes, she leaves. You, again, didn't see too much of Erin after that. And, well, only a few months later, your parents passed away. They passed away, supposedly, while protecting her from an assassination attempt. But you and your brother always had your doubts about that. But nevertheless, you found yourself, despite your kind of growing skepticism of this noble family that you serve, pouring yourself further into your nightly duties until one day you found yourself running away from the life you'd known your whole life due to some very, very unfortunate circumstances. Oh, quick recap. What part did you leave on?
Oh God, like whenever I disconnected to the call, pretty much.
Oh, damn. I do not remember when you disconnected.
Me neither. I think it was.
Was he on the rooftop already?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Rip. Yeah. Recap. Somnus went to. Oh, we have a flashback of Somnus from like 7 or 8 years ago. Doing patrol and finding the rooftop door opening and seeing Aaron standing on the edge. And they talked for a bit where Aaron asked if it came down to it, if he had or she had to protect Aaron from her parents. Would she do so, or does her devotion lie with those who are in charge? To which Somnus, being a childhood friend of Aaron's, assured that she would protect her. Um, and then Somnus' parents, who are also knights, um, arrived onto the roof, very concerned for Aaron. And while Somnus's father took Aaron back to her room, her mother stopped to speak with her, where she kind of asked for Somnus to keep this under wraps because you know how nobles are. Um, Although she does appear to be concerned for Aaron. And then also informed Somnus that her brother had left her a letter. But yeah, so your parents died. And yeah, as you pull back from this flashback, and you're looking now at the person standing in front of you, who still has not noticed you come up behind her. And it's kind of strange how much it mirrors the scene of whenever you found